This is the final piece in my sketchbook of tiny Tex-Mex paintings for World Watercolor Month. And yes, I finished a little late, but finishing matters more than finishing on time. And for me, this was never really about checking a box, although I really do love making a list and then checking off the boxes. This was more about keeping a promise to myself. And that's Captain's backside. You are welcome. Captain was our most seen supervisor on duty. But anyways, for World Watercolor Month, I wasn't following an official prompt list or anything like that. I wasn't participating in a challenge. I wasn't doing anything like that. Instead, what I did was I chose my own theme with the simple goal of painting every day, sticking with one theme, and I wanted to fill a tiny sketchbook from beginning to end. And I did that. That consistency can create something bigger than any one painting could. Now, why did I end with a Mexican Coke? I am so glad you asked. So growing up, walking across the bridge into Mexico is a core memory for me. We would walk across the bridge and we would go to one of the markets, and it was the historic Mercado Juarez, and that's still located on Avenida 16 de Septiembre in downtown Ciudad Juarez. And anyway, we would go there when we go visit my grandmother and grandfather. We would walk across, and it was like a commercial. We were hot. We would be thirsty, and we just walked a long way, and the sound of the bottle being opened was like the best sound ever. It could have been a commercial, y'all. I'm serious. And there's just something about a Mexican Coke versus an American Coke. So Mexican Coke is traditionally made with cane sugar. American Coke is typically sweetened with high fructose corn syrup, and many people will say that the cane sugar gives it a cleaner or smoother taste. And fun fact, you can buy Dr. Pepper made with real cane sugar too. Anyway, whether it's actually better or whether it's just like wrapped up in my memories, I don't know. But every time I see one, I think about those trips. And when we go to Mexican restaurants, I always ask if they carry it so I can order it. And, I watched a bunch of other creators, as one does. And their feelings about like when they ended World Watercolor Month kind of gave me like a sense of expectation, I guess. Like I expected to be tired and creatively drained and ready for a break. But instead, the funny thing is, finishing this sketchbook made me feel exactly like that cold Coke did all those years ago. I feel more refreshed, like I'm ready for another adventure. And for me, creating often gives me energy instead of taking it away. And sometimes making things is the rest that my brain and body need. That's one reason why I paint as much as I paint. And my philosophy about painting, and especially like painting tiny, is if you mess up, it's only a little piece of paper that you're messing up, and details aren't always going to be perfect, and lines aren't always going to be crisp, and sometimes things stay a little looser than you wanted, but it's all okay. Art doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to look like anybody else's either. Making something, to me, is more important than making something flawless. Sure, I'd like it to turn out great, but even if it doesn't, I got to paint. And plus, y'all, my style is illustrative, and I intend for it to be beginner-friendly and attainable so that you can see, that it's doable. And I show you the good and the bad and the, oh boy, maybe we'll try that one again, because I want you to see that creativity is for real people. So if you're watching this and my message is resonating with you, pick up the paintbrush, or pick up the knitting, or grab your journal, or head out into the garden, or go into the pantry and see if there's something to bake. Just reach for whatever lets you slow down for a little while. And that's what I'm about, showing that creativity is for real people. And while the sketchbook is finished, this tiny Tex-Mex series isn't. There's still plenty of stories to tell and plenty of tiny paintings to make. And I want to thank all of y'all so much for following along with me. I really do appreciate the company. And I'm excited for whatever we paint next, and hope you'll come along for the next adventure. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.